do you do a modern homestead? Hi, my name's Jan Hogarth from PlaceMate Architects. I am a Queenslander specialist, and today I want to talk about a bit of a project that we've got outside Rockhampton. We do specialise in Queenslanders. This one's under construction. They've got the posts in the ground, but I thought I'd show you the concept design today. Here's the client. Now, here's my cousin. So this is a man who's been preparing a landscape for 20 years. He's got a grazing property, and for anybody who's involved in that, they know that there's a lot of clearing, getting rid of weeds, making sure that the grass is right and that you've got your cattle bred right so that you really have an effective agribusiness. Here's the site. This is a view to the northeast, and you can see here, there's the dam. That's due northeast. Everything that you can see here, except that, which is National Park, is all part of the property. It's a huge scale. There's no road there. He's going to create the whole site. Now, let's walk you through the concept. Okay, so we're arriving at the house. This site is being created. There's a double lock-up garage for the family and the visitor parking, and now visitors will arrive this way. We're coming into a breezeway because this is at Rockhampton, so we've got a screened breezeway, screened and secure. On the left-hand side, the owners can come in through the garage. There's a proper front door, and then you come into a big, high, open kitchen, living, dining room space. Huge kitchen, and we're getting light and breeze through in all directions through here with a proper island bench and kitchen, and now we're going back towards the kitchen. This part of the house is facing down to that awesome view, so that it's a bit of a boring landscape in the video, but you've got to imagine that looking out at that bushland, that hill, and down to the lake. So here's the kitchen. Every morning you'll be able to look down at that, off to the hills way off in the distance, with verandas all around. It's a big kitchen, so you can get your coffee machine out. Now, if you live in Rocky, outside town, you've got a lot of storage. You don't go shopping very often. There's a powder room, of course. And then you're coming back into the living room here. We've got big high ceilings. This is all prefabricated construction with trusses and standard roof framing to just keep the lid of the cost down. And there's a huge outdoor living area. It's got a fantastic deck. That's where you'll live most of the time. And the corners of the veranda are slightly higher, so if you want to stand up and lean there with a beer, you can. Right, that's the view and our version of the dam. Looking back, you can see we've got that strong gable shape. It's a classic Queenslander, built in a contemporary way. Now we're going back into the house, and you can see we've got a courtyard on the back just to get a bit of greenery and breeze through on both sides of that breezeway. On one side of the house, we've got the parents' retreat, which has got a fully functioning office. Now, this office looks down to the yards, and there's another road down there, so from this desk you can see what's happening in the yards and the sheds. There's also a room for her, that if she could run a business from there, or have a Pilates room, or have a gym. There's a proper ensuite, and that door at the end, that veranda door, those French doors go on to another room for the partner. And this is their bedroom. It's got verandas all around, and again, it's got that fantastic view outside. Now, we do this sort of stuff for all our clients now, so that if you can't read plans, you've got a visual of what is happening in the house. If you go up the other end of the house, this is really the kids and the guest ends. So we've got a guest room that's connecting up to the veranda. So there's 3 good-sized bedrooms in here. There's a little sitting area, so if you had 3 kids and they're on holidays from school, they can invite their friends and hang out there without driving everybody else up the wall. There's the front door again. We're going back out onto the breezeway. So in summer, you can just get every breeze, so it should be cool. On the left-hand side, there's a laundry, also acts as a mudroom as you're coming through to the house. It's secure. And this is the farm entry side of the house, so that the utes and quad bikes can come in from this other end of the property, and you can duck in and out so that the workers can come into the office, and it's a separate kind of dwelling there. There's tanks behind there. as well, and that's the house from the top. So it's a Queenslander. It's really in the classic style of Queenslanders. We've extended the house now so the veranda wraps all the way around those other guest bedrooms, and that's it. So that's a concept design. It's under construction at the moment. Everybody saw that, understood what was going on. It was easy for the engineers, it's easy for the builders, it's easy for all the subbies to understand. The owner knows exactly what they're getting, and it's a great way to move forward. So we're pretty proud of that one, and we'll keep you posted about how it turns out in the end.